Hello, hello. I bought something that should be small, but it's rather heavy, especially for the channel. It's broken, but the title probably already says what it is, so I'm, trying to build up some tension here, but I already screwed it up. Anyhow, I'm pretty interested. I didn't know they were so incredible heavy. So these are some tweeters. So back in the day I watched some videos about Piega. I'm not sure if you pronounce it like that, but that's the way I pronounce it. But it's apparently a different panel. I mean, those were flat panels, and these seem to be... Well, I don't know, I'm just gonna unpack them, but because there's... Oh, there... What? Did I do that? Or... It's not only the mid-range that is kind of fucked, by the looks of it. No, they're just in general kind of fucked. I knew the tweeters would be blown, but this mid-range is done for as well, so I don't know. If I should ship this, I will put some carton over here, but anyhow. I mean, if they were fine. They're not fine. So, no, there's not a transformer. This is just... I didn't know they used, like, huge ferrite magnets. Ha! These should be going somewhere, I guess, to the... These are pretty fucked. So there are two loose wires here. I'm pretty sure they should go to this PCB, but maybe someone... Yeah, so this one is still has the wires on both sides. So one for the tweeter, one for the mid. Someone had a look at this, I guess, and broke some stuff. So this one is still connected. The mid-range, the tweeter is maybe self-destructed because they look blown. It's also impossible to see if there are traces. Maybe because of the grid. Anyhow, I'm just gonna take a look for sure. So let's get rid of this faceplate first. So I thought it would be one of those flat panels where I know there is a video online how they built them, but this is more old tech. Huge. Oof. So they use some foamy bits and a mesh. So this is the whole thing. Wow. That's tiny. Incredible tiny. Oh. Oh dear. Well, there's your tweeter. Okay, so... So they created 3 pull pieces with these 2 magnets. Or maybe even 4. No, 2. I don't know why there's metal all over the place. I mean, I know they're magnetic, but... Okay. So this mid-range seems to be still connected at least. Let's see if I get an ohm reading. I guess they're still fine. This is weird how this works. I have to figure out what the pattern is, because there's one in the middle, which is normal. Has a connection here and a connection there. Yeah, 3.2, so they are still working. So what I will do is not remove these. This one is fine. I mean, it's broken, so very thin captain as well, with very thin aluminium trays, like insanely small. But this one is fucked. This one is still working, but doesn't look very nice. Let's see if the other one... Yeah, I think this one might be even... It's looking worse. So let's see if we measure something here. If this one is broken, I can remove or destroy this one. No, the coil is still fine, although 3 ohm. So I cannot remove that one either. So I'll leave this as it is for now. Well, even the best looking one sounds terrible, so I might as well remove it all. Because this is never gonna work with the current setup. Ow! Yeah, it's magnetic, eh? That's quite annoying. So I'll just remove this tweeter. That's burned. And I'll remove the mid-range so we can have a look at the motor, although I think I know how this is built and not very interesting. This is a bit like the design of, well, some of the Philips. No, it's more like a that PA brand, that Dutch PA brand that used a ribbon, or actually a planar magnetic, not a true ribbon, or a ribbon. I forgot the name. Sound a company? No. Blah 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 company. Stage a company. I do like the concept of how it's built. So it did have some sort of corrugation, but more like a, yeah, more, I don't know. Also they use like, it's not double-sided tape, but an extra layer here to do some damping before it reaches the phenolic material in this case. So this is not PCB, but what's the proper name for it? Pertinox. Pertinox phenolic material thingy. Tweeter the same, I guess, yes. But there they didn't use this extra damping that they did use here. Still not sure why these traces do what they do. Is this double coiled? No. Ah, I know what it is. That's smart as well. Because they probably learned to add a cable relief. They probably ripped a few foils before they thought, wait, that might be nice. So this is the actual connection. This is the cable relief of this thing. And then here, this is the actual connection. And this is the cable relief for it. So I can pull on it without ripping off my coil. Then they added some PCB on top of here that is like tinned, or then here the rest is like 2 huge magnets and then metal pieces. And these metal pieces, that's interesting, are very nicely machined. Yeah, we might need to remove a little bit more stuff. There's some damping in there. Looks like glass wool or rock wool. Ew. Yeah, it's like the hard glass wool thing. And here the magnet starts. So these magnets are huge. This big. That's pretty insane. I did a measurement, you can see it here. It is, efficiency is quite good. But yeah, as you can see, distortion is all over the place. And that might be because this, well, this is the completely broken foil, but the other one doesn't look too good either. So maybe I can fix that, but I don't even know if that's worth it. I mean, yeah, if they had two replacement foils, that would be nice, but I don't think they will be selling me some. That's my guess. So it's not machined, it's a piece of metal and they bolted on another piece of metal that gives you the recess to put these in, so they're flush. Okay, so that's easier, although still all the metal is machined. Holes here, holes, tapped holes there. Then this is the pole piece. North, south, north. That's the way it is. Here's some extra rubbery thingies. Oh, everything is a bit sticky because it's old, I guess. Oh. This was sitting like this. Would be nice to keep it together, I think. So, there we are. So yeah, there isn't much to it, if you think of it. I mean, these are the biggest problem, especially this one, because it has even smaller traces than this one that has already small traces. I do like the method. I mean, if this happens, they will receive it, remove these two, replace it for two new ones, and you're good to go. Which is exactly how I want to build panels, because things happen. Uh-oh. Well, the rest is quite simple. It uses a grit, which is not magnetic and is more like a fabric than you might think it would be stainless or something, but most stainless steel are still kind of magnetic, so you don't want that. So this is kind of a fabric thing, and it lost its tension, so it's like sitting against, or something just hit it, because there's like a, yeah, it doesn't look too nice. Especially this doesn't look as nice as well, which is corresponding to the place that doesn't look nice here. But yeah, there isn't much to it. So I guess I'll just assemble it again, sort of. Flop flop. The front plate is aluminium because it's not sticking to it. So that would make it very hard to put together. Ooh. If I lose this one in there, which might be what happened, not with me, but the previous owner, the foil is fucked, of course. Now it doesn't really matter because it's already fucked, but so there you go. That's your Piega. I don't know what kind of model this is. I'm gonna try and look it up because well, the idea is kind of fun. If I could order two replacement membranes, which probably will be like way too expensive, but if not, that could be fun. Then at least it's a working set again. And else I'll keep him. Maybe I'll ever think of a way of etching the same sort of coil. They do use very thin and wrinkly Kapton, And the thinnest Captain I got might not be this thin. Yeah. So maybe if I remove the membranes completely I could measure this, but this feels really thin. Maybe in the 6 micron or something. And the thinnest I can find is 12. Yep. Short video, and probably less interesting than I thought. This is the kind of the Cyaa company method as well, with the use of steel and the magnets in this way. Not that they copy it. I mean, if 10 people think about a design, they probably come up with kind of almost similar design, because that's the way to do it. Or they did copy it, but I guess I don't think so. Well, I don't know, of course. I'm not assuming they did. Okay, so yeah, short video. Cool brand, cool driver. It's going to be sitting in somewhere in a box till the end of time, unless someone wants to use them or refurbish them or whatever, or they have a pair that has something else broken, but I doubt it, because it's usually this what breaks. See you around. Bye bye.